Hi guys, back out again. I wanted to talk to you about my illumination setup, what I carry, what I use when I'm going on hikes or at the camp. So when darkness falls, what I do to illuminate the situation. So I brought with me all my torches and I'm going to go through them, explain a little bit about them, and later when it gets darker I'm going to show you how well they actually illuminate at night. So one of the torches I carry is a little portable Lumo, really practical little torch, and I've put it on a carabiner so I can attach it to my rucksack or onto a piece of garment that I wear. It's nice when you're walking at night because it illuminates myself, you know, if we're walking together, so you can see where I am, and it's a nice little go-to torch. So it's impact resistant, this little torch. I found to be water resistant. It's got 25 lumens LED, so it's quite powerful for a little torch. Takes 3 little watch batteries. It's made of aluminium, and it's got quite a nice beam. I think the beam distance on it's about 3 meters. So I'll show you that later when it gets dark, and very practical little torch. Next I carry the Olight, the R20. Carry this in my pockets. Really practical little torch. Nice, easy to go to, and very robust. So nice powerful torch. 900 lumens, which is a lot of lumens for a little torch. I think that lasts about 2.5 hours on the maximum setting. So it's got 3 settings. Second setting's 100 lumens, that lasts about 11 hours. And third setting, which is 10 lumens, about 100 hours. There's no strobe on there, but it's very compact, and it's got a simple on and off at the back, and you just touch it, strobe through the settings, which is really nice. And then on the front, just screw that back and there's a little charging port. You can just charge it from your USB. Sometimes when I take my solar panel out, I'll just plug the solar panel straight into here or my power pack and recharge it. So I've always got light on the move. It's water resistant, made of aluminium, and there's a single bright LED and a glass lens. So a nice little torch. I tend to take this, you know, in my pocket on dark evenings and that. And there's a nice flexible lanyard around your wrist with their insignia on there, so it's nice to grab, you know, and you're not going to lose it. So that's my second torch. That's the Olight R20. And then my head torch that I carry, Tika Plus. I've had this for years, and it's just, I can't part with it. So reliable and, you know, sturdy. And there's 4 settings on this, and a strobe. And the thing I like about it, when it's on your head, you know, you can adjust the angle. I've put, well, it takes 3 AA batteries, but I put 3 AA rechargeables. So same again, I can recharge them from my power pack or solar panel. It's nice and lightweight and water resistant. Like I said, I've had it for a few years, so it stood up to a bit of a hammering. 4 LED lights on the front, and the head strap's going a little bit, so I've just put a little bit of duct tape on it. But yeah, nice head torch, nice brand, and it's served me well. And my other torch I carry, this is probably my favourite. It's Years ago I used to do mountain biking, so I used it on the handlebars of my mountain bike, but now, you know, I'm doing more and more bushcraft and outdoors pursuits more, so I still like carrying this. It's got a separate rechargeable power pack, Velcro power pack in there, Velcro strap so I can strap it onto my bag. It's got a nice rubber section on here, which, you know, initially clipped onto my handlebars, but I can clip this onto a tree or any item in the woods. It's got 4 settings: ultra bright, 1600 lumens, and it's got a battery indicator on the back, so it goes green, amber, and then red when obviously there's less power in there. And also it's a lovely hand warmer because it does get hot on maximum settings. 4 really bright LEDs, but I do like this. So like I said, it's 600 lumens. It's got a really wide angle flood beam on it, as you'll see later. Just lights up the whole woods. It's good for, you know, when I go out and and look for deer and that, look for their eyes and do a bit of lamping. It's aluminium, you know, really lightweight aluminium. Waterproof. I think the run time is about 10 hours on 400 lumens, which is the lowest setting. On the maximum setting, which I'll show you later, it's about 2.5 hours. So lovely piece of kit, and great illumination, especially up the camp or, you know, when I'm walking in the darkness. And my last illumination, obviously I've got illumination there, and also comes with a built-in torch, so that's nice for a little read, or if you want to find something in your bag, or putting the key in the door. So very nice, 2 purposes in one. So this is the Lumo little torch that I showed you earlier. I've clipped it onto my rucksack. It's got dark now, so I'm going to show you how this works. Buster, quiet. And clips onto my rucksack, so if I'm on a walk or we're walking in a party, you can see where I am and I can see the ground, so my hands are free. So it's one setting, on and off. So that's positioned out on a carabiner, attached it to my bag, so that's got 3 meters of vision, so I can take that off of there and then use it as a night light, illuminate the ground. So it's a nice little torch, and if you're going to access something out of your bag at night, it's brilliant for that. So very portable, easy to carry. A little light bulb. So that's the Lumo, one setting. Next we got the O-Light, the R20. So that's on the highest setting, so you can see a nice direct beam. So that's on the highest setting, so a nice good strong beam, good distance on it, so you can see panning through, good vision. That's the highest, so you can see Buster there, the high setting. That's the next setting, you can still see him, still nice and bright, lots of vision, nice to walk with, easy to carry in your hand. So I do like this light. And then the lowest setting, so it still lights the area up, so it's lighting up the immediate area. Not such a flood beam as my other torch, as you'll see. The beams now, so that's the main beam, second, it's just a little touch on the tail, and the lowest beam, which lasts quite a long time. 100 hours on this low setting, which is really good for a little torch. That's one of the reasons why I bought it. 3 stands on the tail, which is a nice feature. Want to look at something, that's a nice little feature with the torch, but very impressive light. Very impressive light, and lovely and bright again. Good range. So yeah, that's that one. Turn this one off, just a little click on the back and she's off. And then next, I'm using my O light to access my Petzl head torch. One I've had for a long time. So you can see how effective this is. Same again, hands are free, so you can walk around. When you've got the other torches as well, you've got the best of both worlds. Ideal for close-up work. This is on the highest setting. Then you've got the next setting, 3 settings. That's the second setting, and then the lowest, which still gets you by, and good battery life on this setting. Oh, and the strobe, which I don't really use, but another feature to the torch. So you can see I could get by with this torch in the woods, and there's plenty of light. I could walk around quite easily in here, but it'd be a bit touch and go with no torch. And I'll turn it off and you can see how dark it is out. So that's the Petzl head torch, and like I said earlier, it's got the swivel headlamp. If you're looking over and you want to look down, you just swivel it. It's a good feature. And then my other thing I carry is my lighter, so I can get a little bit of light obviously off of that. And then the little added bonus of the torch, which is really good. Putting a little LED light on there for a little lighter, so ideal looking at your kit, or maybe a little read, or getting yourself out of trouble in the woods. Double purpose, like I said earlier. My favourite of all my torches is the Magic Shine, and it's showing green, so it's fully charged. So I'll go through the settings of this one. So that's the highest setting. And it's power of that torch for something so small. It's like daylight. So that's the highest. Then I'll scroll down one. Next setting, still very powerful. And then the lowest setting, you can even see the moths. And that's the lowest. So a very impressive torch. This is my favourite of all my torches when I'm going out for a night walk. And I'm going to scroll up again. Just a slight increase. And then the highest setting again. So there's no excuses for a night walk with this torch. Very impressive. There's a nice flood beam on that. Not a direct beam like the O light. It's lighting up a big area. as you can see on the back of the Magic Shine, it's changed colour, so it's gone to orange, and as I go down the settings it will return back to green. Now it's gone blue, and then it'll go back to green, which is an indicator of battery usage and how much power is left in the battery. So that's all my covered all my torches. But that's the selection of all my torches, and the O-Light probably got the last the longest out of all of them. Battery power on the lowest setting, and then followed by the Petzl head torch. But combine them all together and you've got an amazing lighting system. I think this covers all areas of when you're going out at night, whatever you're doing. All four together, and I'm quite sorted at night. So thanks for watching, and I hope this has enlightened you into my torch setup. And thanks for watching. Enjoy the great outdoors. See you again soon, guys. I'm going to go for a walk now and see if I can do a little bit of lamping, see if I can see any deer eyes. So thanks a lot again. Cheers. Bye.